Okay, just a little vlog here. I got a couple of things I want to talk about. I remember I was talking about I'd had some ingrown hairs. Well, remember there was a bump here. There was still a hair in it, and I pulled it. And then that evening, when I was getting ready for bed, I took some, I still had some Clean and Clear Advantage Acne Spot Treatment. This is the packaging. Okay. I've been using this stuff a couple years now. Anyway, this spot turned into this spot. This is a chemical burn. At first I thought that where I had pulled the hair out, that the skin had, maybe I pulled the skin off or whatever, but no, it's not that. It's, yesterday it was weepy, and never did scab. So that tells me right there that it's not an open wound. And then last night I sprayed my face down with George's aloe, and this morning it had a little crust on it, and I thought, oh, you're getting a scab, right? No, when I rinsed my face with my cold water like I do every morning, there that was still. And I don't know if I can get close up enough. I don't know if you can see. That is a chemical burn. And also you can see, I want to talk about this too. You can see, this is, let's see, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. This is 3 days growth of hair. It doesn't grow back here, okay? It grows right in here, and then down to right about here. And now, of course, y'all know I'm getting ready to be 46 in July. Most of the hair is white or blonde. There's still some dark brown or black hair. Every once in a while, red hair too. It's a hormonal imbalance. You would think that once I got fixed, hysterectomy, and they took everything, the ovaries, everything, that this would get better because mine were so bad. But it didn't. The cramps went away. You know, the abdominal stuff went away. But this hasn't. When I was younger, I would pluck it with tweezers, or tweeze it, depending on who you're talking to. Us country girls pluck it. But a specialist told me, you don't pluck anything but a chicken. You tweeze your face. I'm like, okay, whatever. Anyway. As I've gotten older, I've tried, I went to an endocrinologist, and she said I had hairism, I think is how you pronounce it. But basically, it's a genetic disposition to grow facial hair for a woman. And you can have it in other places too, not just on your face. Some women grow dark hair on their arms, all over. You know, it could be any number of places. Now, my mother had some. My sister has some, but mine is the worst. I could grow a full beard if I'd let it. I'd look like my daddy. But I've tried, like I said, a lot of things. Endocrinologists put me on medication, and it slowed it down, kind of made some of it go away, and then, of course, I stopped seeing her and came off of medication. Years down the road, I found out that the medication she had me on could have done damage to my heart. And we all know I have high blood pressure. And in my family, we have heart disease. So that upset me, and I was working for Humana Healthcare at that time when I found that out. I have seen someone about waxing my face. You know how you wax your eyebrows? We tried. The hairs were too deep, and the wax couldn't take a hold. So someone had suggested I do the sugar waxing, but I'd have to keep doing it. I mean, you know, I'd have to keep doing it, and it's just a pain in the butt. So now I shave every couple of days and get the worst of it off. I mean, you can see it because I'm in the light, of course. I have done videos before with about this much, but with the way the lighting was and the camera not being that good. This is on my phone. My camera on my phone is a better camera than what I use otherwise. I just want the girls out there to know that this has got chemicals in it other than just salicylic acid. That's what this says it has in it. Says it won't over dry skin, but yet I have a chemical burn. So I don't still have the box that this came in, but it does have the blue there, which means basically I think anything but white you shouldn't be using. But this says it has 2% salicylic acid. It does say for external use only. Let's see. Increased dryness or irritation may occur. Let's see. But basically what I'm trying to say, I've been switching over everything to natural or cruelty-free, you know, as close as I can get to what I need. And this product is not either, of course. But and I was talking to my sister about this earlier. I think because that I've started using better products on my skin. Let me see, Megan. Hang on one moment. What is that? What is that? What is that?
I got those pieces from my book.
Megan, throw that away and wash your hands. Please. Oh, little girl with black hands. So anyway, my skin has been getting better. It's been getting softer, more, just healthier, I think, in the whole aspect. The hairs are not as many ingrown, as I've talked about before. There's not as many of those happening. So I think my skin has gotten softer and less polluted, so my skin can absorb stuff faster, which means maybe a reaction to the chemicals. Plus, from where I had pulled that hair out of there, it was open, if you know what I'm saying, because you're pulling the hair out of a pore, so the pore was not closed up and healed. So, of course, a chemical burn. All I'm trying to say is, it only takes one thing to make you go, crap. So, I am going to be going through everything and getting everything out of my house, because I've been trying to use up some Clinique stuff I have, facial wash and stuff like that. I'm not using it all the time, of course, but I'm going to get rid of it. I say get rid of it. I'm going to give it to my sister. She uses Clinique still, because it doesn't bother her, but it's bothering me. So I'm going to give it to her. I've already given her some, but I'm going to give her the rest of it. And I'm upset. with myself for doing something so mindlessly. I can't, because I'm not stupid. I'm not a moron. I'm not dumb. I just truly was not thinking about what I was putting on my face at that particular moment. Because I have been using tea tree oil, and let's see, I think that's the only one that is truly, you know, helps with acne that I have found at this point. I've heard someone say something about geranium oil. I've not tried that yet. I've not got any. But I do have tea tree oil. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to say. It was mainly about this. I also got my Geek Chic order in that I will be doing a review on soon. Probably next week. I'll probably play with it over the week because today's Monday and this will go up this evening because I'm not going to do any editing because it's my blog. Or vlog, you know what I'm saying. What else? Yeah, you know, I'm trying to transition from completely natural in everything I use on my body, and I'm trying to get switched over to completely vegan, everything I put in my body. Although I am on some medications, and so I'll probably have some issues because of that. I mean, they don't bother me now, but who knows what they're doing to me long term. But I'm hoping that when my diet is completely vegan, that I won't have so much emotional crap going on. Although I've probably already done the damage to my body long term. Because when I was born, I was sickly. And was on a lot of antibiotics and medications and stuff. So I think long term, I'm already messed up. But I'm going to try to bring down anything I'm doing now. You know, anything I know I can do now to stop anything. And like I was talking to my sister earlier, I want to do everything I can do and find out everything I can in reference to cosmetics and skincare and stuff, because I still have 2 children at home. Now, my oldest child's going to be 21 in September, and he's got real bad acne, although they always said that he was ADHD and bipolar. Well, since he came off all of that medications, he takes nothing now. And his face is clearing up. I mean, he has some hormonal issues, even though he's almost 21. But he's doing a lot better. He doesn't feel like he's out of control emotionally. He doesn't he had cystic acne. I mean, it was bad. And I tried my Clarisonic on him. I tried mask on him. I tried different facial products on him. He'd been on prescriptions for stuff. None of it was really helping. I mean, to a degree, yeah, but he was 4th grade when he got put on medication for all that. So he's been on it a long time. And he's been off of it a year and a half, or maybe a little bit more than a year and a half now, and he looks so good. I'm so proud of him, because at one point we didn't know what we would do without his medication. And he just basically, he went and lived with his dad, and they couldn't get his medication without having to pay an arm and a leg. So he had to go through withdrawal, which was no fun, of course. But 3 the third week, they started seeing the change in him. He started being able to handle stuff better. So, just because a doctor says this is what's wrong with your child, we need to put your child on da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And I tried what I thought at the time. Now, you have to remember, I was 25 when I had my first child.
Babble.
Megan, go turn the light off, please, and come out of there. So, I was pretty out about a lot of things. I mean, I knew that there were things in makeup and all this, but I didn't know what I know now. And I'm learning every day something new. I just read some emails from Jay, one of the owners from Red Apple Lipstick, in reference to what's in your lipstick, what's in your mascara. Now, I knew a lot of things about lipstick, but he pointed out some things about mascara that I had no clue about. So, I'm going to, I've got some of that product coming, some of the lipsticks coming, and if I like it, I'm going to start promoting it. I mean, not necessarily pushing it, but it lacks everything that it should, if that makes any sense. It doesn't have any of the bull and all of the woohoo, and yeah, their stuff might be a little high, but if you look at it in the overall aspect, now, just for instance, the lipstick, if you don't have to use as much lip balm, if you don't, and you love the color that you have, and it doesn't dry your lips out, doesn't sink into your creases, you know you're not eating chemicals, you know, you can buy yourself 2 tubes, let's say the lowest amount, 2 tubes a year, you know, because their lipsticks are not that, when you look at it, the high end, they're not truly that high end. They're about mid-range, really. So, you're getting a lip treatment, you're getting good stuff for your lips, and then they've got, what is it, the Rally lip balm, I think it's called, and it's really nice too. I'm going to get some of that. So, if you can have your makeup be more of a treatment for your skin, instead of having to worry about what it's doing to your skin and your body, then it's worth the extra money. I mean, overall. And the mascara that they're coming out with,
No.
okay, back to the mascara. They got mascara coming out in July. And I've already decided, you know, my birthday's the end of July. I don't care how much the mascara is at this point. Because I have found nothing that does what I need my mascara to do, that is completely chemical free. Even, what is it? Is it Physicians Formula has something in it. I can't remember. It has one thing in it that I don't like. But I mean, it shouldn't be this hard, really, to look nice. I mean, I'm not saying I'm ugly. I'm not saying that, you know, people can't stand to look at me without my makeup on. But when I want to look nice, I ought to be able to put stuff on my face and not worry about it's going to make my eyelashes fall out my face. That eventually I'm not going to have eyelashes. Now, I used to have thicker, fuller eyelashes. Well, according to what I just read earlier, I did it to myself. I mean, yeah, I was using products, but because I was ignorant of what was in the product, I don't have big, beautiful eyelashes because of what I was doing. So, okay, now I know. Okay, and I don't use any mascara now except the Physicians. I've got the, what is it, the the pink tube, and then the CC tube, which is the silver. And those are the only mascaras I've got right now. I've only got the pink one open. I need to open the silver one and try it out. But I'm going to get that tube come July. I've already put in a deposit because they're doing that right now. So I did it. I did it earlier. And as I can afford it, and I will be able to afford it, because if I'm not buying from here, over here, and over here, and, you know, stuff I might not know about, I'm not saying I'm going to get rid of all of my brand new stuff, because I've been buying, it's like the Geek Chic. It's all natural. I got eyeshadows, a blush, and a lipstick. I can still wear all of that, but what okay, stuff that I've got that I'm hanging on to. It's going. It's gone. I mean, you might as well say it's gone already. And that's just the facts. I'm not gonna hang on to it no more. I'm not gonna subject my body to it anymore. And I'm not saying everybody should do that. You know, that's everybody is free to make their own choices. But I'm a mother of 3, one of them being a little girl, all 3 of them being fair-skinned, which means we got to be more careful than darker skin, because that we burn easier. We're more sensitive to stuff. Now, there are dark-complected people that are sensitive. My mother had olive dark skin, and she was sensitive to nickel and all kinds of crazy stuff. So, you know, there you go. I'm just saying, think before you buy, okay? You do research. Most people do research when you buy a car, before you buy a house, before you invest in anything. So we need to start investing in our skin for ourselves and our body and our mentality. And for mothers and parents out there, mothers and fathers, parents, you know what I'm saying, and aunts and uncles too. I mean, we need to start thinking about what we're saying to the children in our society when we're still buying this stuff that's slowly killing us. I mean, really, truly, when you start researching, you'll see what I'm talking about. Where the minerals come from, where the products come from. It's all, okay, it's minerals, okay, but where are those minerals coming from? If they're coming from China, they're more than likely toxic. They can, according to what I read earlier, they can get them and them not have the toxicity, or they can get them dirt flipping cheap and them have toxicity. Well, if they're getting the toxic minerals and then grinding them down and putting them in makeup, lip balms, food, whatever, and then we're buying it, what does that say about us? I mean, we're in a point now, intellectually, science, and all of that, to where we should be making more thoughtful decisions about everything. For instance, Mountain Dew. I still drink my Diet Mountain Dew. Now, how stupid is that? Yes, it's stupid. But I'm addicted to it. And I don't think but I'm a diabetic. So we know I have a problem with sugar. So it's either got to be a diet drink or water for the most part. I can't drink a lot of milk. I can't drink milk at all because I've already said I'm allergic to it. But I drink Silk almond milk, and it's better for me. And it doesn't make me sick.